Intent, attention, and abundance. That's what we're going to discuss. This is the Think Your Reality Podcast, episode 45. Hang on, here we go.
Your destiny is by your design. Getting what you want in your professional life is gained by following a series of steps created by your mindset. Are you ready to start the journey? This is the Think Your Reality Podcast. Here's Mike Sims.
Hello again, it's Mike Sims, and this is the Think Your Reality Podcast, episode 45. Depending upon when you listen to this, at the recording of this, we are closing out the year 2022, which astonishes me. Holy mackerel, how's that possible? I am so committed to seeing this through in 2023, coming up with some ideas for you to ponder, for you to react with and react on and to act on, and to make your life so much better in the coming year. So intent, attention, and abundance. I want you to become conscious of why you do what you do. We touched on this a number of times, and it bears repeating. Be acutely aware of what you do today and assess the effect on your aspirations. We sometimes and too often become a creature of habit. I know I'm guilty of it myself. But let's recognize those steps in what we do and make the necessary corrections. We touched on this in episode number 44. To be so set in what and how we do things, we often miss an opportunity to do it better or not at all. Open yourself up to the probability of success and wealth. I didn't say the possibility, I said the probability. This may sound strange to some. There are far too many of us that were taught that we should not be so concerned with acquiring riches. I heard that when I was a kid. And I do agree on a small level. I do not believe we were put here to be destitute and miserable. I do vehemently believe we were put here with a skill set and a purpose. The ultimate expression of our life is to find that skill, develop that purpose for your benefit and society as a whole. Financial gain is the result of success, not the other way around. When you become the best version of you, the rest will follow. Everything else will fall into place. First things first, you have to become what you are. Think about you being in possession of what you want. Articulate it many times daily. Tell the subconscious mind what you want. The world will give you that which you require and ask for. Hence the statement, be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. This may stand in the face of what you've been led to believe in the past. We are all about changing those things in this podcast. I, for one, understand, as I, too, question so much of what was conveyed to me when I was younger. I reject a lot of what I was instructed to believe. And through my research, there are so many that have walked before us that have developed the mindset needed, not necessarily the formal education, to reach a level of success. And don't misunderstand me. There's a caveat here. I definitely want my surgeon to have gone to med school. Bring your attention to the present. We kind of touched on it earlier. Be very aware of what you are doing and thinking about. Measure its effect on you reaching your goals. And discard quickly that which doesn't serve your aspirations. Time is a thief when you're undecided, as the Rod Stewart song Young Turks suggests. Your life, goals, dreams, and aspirations need to be guarded. Discover the power of intention. You need to develop a plan for your life and do it with very direct outcome in mind. How you get there will reveal itself to you. Develop your vision. It's your vision of your design. It needs not the approval of anyone other than you. I don't know how many people abandon an idea or dream for fear it will not be immediately and enthusiastically embraced by everyone. It's very unlikely. It still has merit if it's something that you desire. Desire for, the dedication to, and the determination of is what is required. If the approval comes, great. And if it doesn't, it in no way diminishes its value in your mind and heart. I'd be willing to bet those that brushed off your idea are the first ones to congratulate you and tell you they were behind you the entire time. You, in fact, create your existence first in your mind. So why not enjoy the process? We used to daydream as kids. Some of us more than others, and some of us still do. Why not use the mental imaging to first design the goal, then determine the path to get you there initially? I say initially because the road changes as we progress, and progress is a never-ending thought process. You, in fact, think your reality. Practice positive thinking. For some of you, that's going to be an uphill climb. Employ the 180-degree theory. Bad thought, redirect, change immediately. Change does not need to be a task that takes a lot of time. For instance, if you were driving a car and needed to swerve before hitting a bridge, how much time do you intend to devote to making the decision before turning the wheel? You're going to do it immediately. So should you immediately go after your goals in life. We know that we think our reality. Do not invite negative thoughts and the results, physical and mental, that they bring. Or do you focus on what you want and draw closer to it? Medical professionals have touted the value of positive thinking to a healthier life and healing. Appreciate that personal and professional advancement is not linear. It's not a straight path. It never is. The path to success takes many, many turns. The road to success is always under construction. Grasp the idea that maybe the detour was in fact a way of you finding a better path to your goal. Every speed bump, mishap, pothole is not to derail you if you choose it not to. Before you are anything, you first have to become something. This may sound counterintuitive, but let me explain it to you this way. You first are what you are in your mind. Your life follows that which you are. So what are you? In success psychology, the abundance theory speculates a favorable world where any person with the correct attitude or training can acquire personal and professional satisfaction, which should lead to a feeling of purpose for their life. It's a great way. This comes to them regardless of economic or social circumstances. This purpose affords an individual with the feeling of success by their definition and contentment with what they have created in their lives. It supports the idea that people can change their fate. History has proven this correct in many instances, and you know them. Let's make one of those instances your life story. My name is Mike Sims. This is the Think Your Reality podcast, and I hope and pray that you have an absolutely awesome day, as you deserve nothing less.